When you decide to sell your home, setting your asking price is one of the most important decisions you have to make. We're going to discuss 4 home pricing strategies right now. Home pricing strategies. Depending on how a buyer finds your home, price is often the first thing they see, and many homes are discarded by prospective home buyers as not being in the appropriate price range before these homes are even given a chance to be shown. Given that home buyers are looking online first for their next home purchase, your asking price is often your home's first impression. If you want to realize the most amount of money you can from the sale of your home, it is imperative that you make a good first impression. But before we get into that, let's talk about you. Why are you selling? When considering pricing strategies, it is important to first acknowledge why you're selling and what your priorities are. Do you need to sell fast? Do you need to sell for the most amount of money? Or do you need to sell with the least amount of hassle? Usually all 3, right? However, there are circumstances that would dictate an order of priorities. Let's say you need to sell fast because a new job is taking you out of the area, or you found the perfect dream home and it's in the same school boundaries that your kids are going to now, and they won't have to change schools if you get this new house. You might need to sell for the most amount of money for financial goals, so it's imperative that you get every dollar out of your house and you have the time to do it. You might need to sell your house with the least amount of hassle. For example, I had a client who needed to sell his father's house, and his father had physical limitations and he was really stressed out about the move. So he needed a marketing plan to help him sell the home as quickly as possible and, of course, get the most amount of money from his home. But, however, selling it with the least amount of hassle was the priority for the father. So with that in mind, finding the right home pricing strategy is not as easy as it sounds. Your home pricing strategy should not be taken lightly. Pricing too high can be as costly to a home seller as pricing too low. Taking a look at what homes in your neighborhood have sold for is only a small part of the process. And this on its own is not nearly enough to help you make the best decision. So this video will help you understand some important factors about pricing strategy to help you not only sell your home, but sell it for the price that you want. Before you can begin to know what your home is worth, you should do some research. Bearing in mind an analysis of what homes have recently sold for in your neighborhood, that's not enough to help you properly price your home. A quick scan of up and down of the street of the prices of the homes that have recently sold will give you a good starting point. It's also important for you to understand how buyers look for a home. Think about how you conducted your house hunting search to find the home that you're now thinking of selling. You most likely didn't confine your search to a single neighborhood, but perhaps different neighborhoods or towns in order to find the home that best match your needs and your desires. The prospective buyers who will be viewing your home will conduct their searches in a similar manner. That means they will be comparing your home to, for example, brand new home developments, century-old homes, 10 to 20-year-old homes, etc. They will also consider locations such as homes in established neighborhoods, middle of town, the suburbs, and country properties. Each home will have a different look and feel, and it's quite possible that a prospective buyer might consider all of these variables in the search for a home. You see, when you're selling your home, you're not just competing with the home around the corner, but also with all the other homes in the areas which have the same basic characteristics, such as number of bedrooms and overall living space. There are 4 common home pricing strategies that most sellers use to price their home. It's unwise to assume that a higher asking price will net you a higher selling price. In fact, often the equation works in the reverse if you're not paying attention to what the market is telling you. I want you to bear this research in mind when you set your asking price. Number 1, is it clearly overpriced? Every seller wants to realize the most amount of money they can for their home, and real estate agents know this. If more than one real estate agent is competing for your listing, an easy way to win the battle is to overinflate the value of your home. This is done far too often with many homes that are 10-20% over their value, market value. Number 2, is it somewhat overpriced? About 3/4 of the homes on the market are 5 to 10% overpriced. These homes will also sit on the market longer than you want. There's usually 1 or 2 factors in play here. Either you believe in your heart that your home is really worth this much despite what the market analysis has indicated. After all, there's a lot of emotion caught up in selling your home. Or you've left some room for negotiating. Either way, this strategy will cost you both in terms of time on the market and ultimately the price you receive. Number 3, price correctly at market value. Some sellers understand that real estate is part of a capitalistic system of supply and demand and will carefully and realistically price their homes based on a thorough analysis of other homes in the market. These competitively priced homes usually sell within a reasonable time frame and very close to the asking price. Number 4, priced below the fair market value. Some sellers are motivated by a quick sale. These homes attract multiple offers and sell fast, usually within a few days at or above the asking price. Be cautious that the agent suggesting this method is doing so with your best interest in mind, and that they have a clear marketing plan implemented to support this method. If you found this home pricing strategy video helpful, please consider sharing it and hitting the like button. Do you have a home seller subject that you would like me to cover next? Leave that in the comment section below and I'll get on that next. Or if you have any questions, you can put those in the comment section as well. And I'd be happy to answer them. Lastly, as home sellers are thinking of selling during the COVID-19 pandemic, we have put together a program to help protect your family during the selling process. You can find that in a download in the description box of this video. I'd like to thank you for watching and make it a great day.